Imagine standing on a dusty plain in ancient Greece where 10,000 farmers and citizens, armed with bronze armor and round shields, prepared to face over 25,000 elite Persian warriors, the superpower of their time. This is the story of how the Athenians, vastly outnumbered and facing annihilation, dared to defy an empire in the Battle of Marathon, 490 BC, a battle that would echo through history and ignite the flame of democracy. The conflict began when Persia, under King Darius I, sought revenge against Athens for supporting the Ionian Revolt, an uprising against Persian rule. With a massive force, the Persians crossed the Aegean Sea and landed at Marathon, a coastal plain northeast of Athens. The Athenians, led by the bold and strategic Miltiades, chose not to wait for the Persians to attack or be reinforced. Despite pressure to fortify Athens, Miltiades convinced the citizens to march out and meet the invaders head-on. The Greek army formed a strong phalanx, heavily armored infantry in tight formation, spanning the front line, thinner in the center and stronger on the flanks, an intentional trap. As dawn broke, the Athenians charged over the mile-long plain, shocking the Persians, who expected a defensive stance. The Persian archers unleashed volleys, but the Greek shields and discipline absorbed the storm. As they clashed, the Greek wings crushed the Persian flanks, while the center bent under pressure before rallying. Surrounded and disoriented, the Persians began to break ranks and flee. Thousands were cut down as they raced to reach their ships. Over 6,400 Persians perished that day, while Athens lost fewer than 200. The victory was not only military, it was symbolic. It proved that a small, free citizen army could overcome an imperial force with unity, courage, and tactics. The legend of Phidippides, the messenger who ran from Marathon to Athens to announce victory before collapsing dead, inspired the modern marathon race. Whether myth or truth, the message he carried, Nenekikemen, or "We have won," became a rallying cry for democracy. This battle prevented Persian domination of Greece, giving Athens time to evolve into the cradle of Western civilization. Without Marathon, there may have been no Socrates, no Plato, no democracy. Militarily, the battle taught the world about shock warfare, morale, and mobility. Culturally, it proved that free people fighting for their homeland could defeat a larger, better-equipped force. The Persian threat would return a decade later, but Marathon gave the Greeks the belief that they could stand tall. Its legacy lives not only in books and battlefields, but in every long-distance runner and every act of courage against overwhelming odds. The Battle of Marathon wasn't just a war, it was a defining moment in human history, a lesson that freedom must be defended with bravery, strategy, and unshakable will.